Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Finally, senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this brand new day. And remember, no matter who you are valid. Thumbs up for that. It is indeed a brand new day, and I have not been outside, although I do know it is cold out there. I looked at the forecast for the area. The the warmest part of the day is going to be around 3 o'clock when we hit, I think the low 40s. Thumbs up for that. Unfortunately, that's about the best part of the day because, this actually isn't that bad, but if I get too warm for any reason at all, that while I'm trying to sleep, how nice, helicopter going over to, we have a airport and the hospital's closed, so it could be medevacing. But if I get too warm while I'm trying to sleep, while I'm lying horizontal, my legs are going to cramp no matter what. I have to be so careful of everything when I'm lying down or my legs are going to cramp. I was turning over this morning and my right leg went, you know what? Cramp time. So I went myself onto my back and just dug my fingers into the muscle in my inner thigh going, no, God, no. But there was no way to get that leg to move and get out of bed without using the muscles, which was going to make them cramp entirely. So I got standing. And of course it cramped entirely from hip joint to toe as I was standing up. And it was awful. If I am not almost shaking from cold when I am lying down, I am too warm. Not as in, boy, I'm comfortable, but I am too warm, so my legs are going to cramp. Yay! So I'm really tired because it was after 1 o'clock when I fell asleep, and it was, between 5 and 5:30 when I started to wake up, and 5:30 when it was time to get out of bed. So yeah, I'm really tired. Oh joy. I had my med manager appointment today. It was at a mid-morning sort of time at 10:30, but when I took a look at the time after the appointment was over, a little bit of time had passed, but it was almost 11:30. So it is currently almost 1 o'clock. I have been just relaxing and trying to do a little bit of self-care, and self-care in the not trying to stress myself out sort of way. So definitely a thumbs up on that. I do not have much written down, except here's something that was kind of frustrating. I made sure last night to leave on walkies early because I wanted to get to my storage unit, because I've got a whole bunch of ancient e-reader things, which all of them have rechargeable batteries in them, which means they might have spicy pillows in them. So, to try and keep the place from burning down there, I need to get to that storage unit and get stuff out of there that could catch on fire because of the whole lithium-ion battery thing. But, here's the thing. I went out on walkies early to get there. And that was not English. When I was getting close to the storage unit, I realized I forgot the key. So I'm going there again today, because I'm going on walkies. No. Because I can go walking quickly. It's not good, my heel. But as I've said before, and I've said to my therapist, but you know what else it's not? Terrible. It's only bad. And oh my God, I can live with bad. Terrible kept me in. Terrible was terrible until I got new orthotics. to replace the ones I foolishly took out and misplaced entirely. So now that I'm able to move, it's not terrible. And because of that, I can go out walking again. When I go out on walkies, I wish I could do a 6 mile walk every day, but I'm going between a 3 to 4 mile walk every day now that I can walk. And again, not good, but not terrible. And I like that. Because a good 2/3 of my walk, 2/3 to 3/4 or more of late, it doesn't even hurt. In fact, I forget that I've got bone spurs. It'll start going, ooh, ooh, toward the end of it, and then when I get back here, that's when it's bad. Last night, I had to fight to keep from limping. But I could. And still race walk. It was bad. But it wasn't terrible. So yeah, I'm ecstatic. I'm giddy. I wish I hadn't been foolish and left the orthotic devices out of the boot in the first place. I mean, because again, this is a situation that is a nightmare of my own causing, unfortunately. But now that I've got the orthotics, things are good. But I've got to order that storage unit so I can get things done. I'm still going out for walkies. I'm just forgetting my key so that I can get in there. I have my storage unit key and they're not post office boxes, but they're post office boxes in that they'll put what they can in the box that's out there, but it's not a post office box with all the things that a post office box will do. It's just a box. If you live in the United States, I am quite sure you probably live on a block where they have all the post boxes. Good golly, Miss Molly. Mailboxes all in one place on a pole, and you use your key to get into them. That's been very prevalent over the past decades, so I'm quite sure you know what I'm talking about. We have one of those that has a box for every single unit that's here. So we have one of those. We just don't have actual post office boxes. Yay! Now, what I was talking about when I led up to that, oh yeah, key. Got a key for that, got my storage unit key. I don't carry them with me all the time, so I keep them in a plastic container that I put my wallet and stuff in every night. So yeah, that. But the biggest thing I wanted to talk about over here was I was watching a Hank Green video this morning where he was going over something really, really silly. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched enough of it, wrote down and summarized, and then got ready for my med manager appointment. But basically, paraphrased and summarized, ice. If you make ice at home, in your refrigerator or your freezer or whatever, it is not considered a mineral or a rock. Ice that forms in nature is, in geological terms, considered a rock. So ice is a rock, but only if you find it naturally forming. Okay. I've actually heard of ice called rocks when, I've read sci-fi or SF, if you're one of those people that doesn't like the term sci-fi, about people mining ice and other things out in the asteroid belt and all that, where it was rocks and all. I had never studied geology. I never knew until today that naturally forming ice is considered a rock. Lava is considered to be a substance that is formed when things like rock melt from heat and then flow out of the ground. Ice being a rock, rivers come out of the ground. So ice, a rock, melts into water and flows up out of the ground. Water is lava. Now, because water is lava and 70% of the human body is water, we are lava monsters. And more than that, cucumbers are organic lava sticks. Now, all of this, of course, is just, it's not showing goofiness in nature, it's showing the slipperiness of language. No matter how hard you try to define something, it's always going to have gray, smudgy, and slippery edges. Just as it's almost impossible to define what a table is, because for every example of what you tell me a table is, I can show you something that fits you I can try that in English too. I can show you something that fits that definition that is patently not a table. So language is slippery. But that's why it's fun. Once I heard him talking about this thing on his little video this morning, I was laughing out loud. And that's why I had to share it. I gotta talk to my doctor. My GERD stuff is getting very, very bad now. All I have to do is start talking on my videos, and I get the having the cough, which doesn't help because it's not a cough. It's gastric acids coming up my esophagus and burning, and that's the feeling that I have, that I'm trying to cough or clear my throat to get rid of, which isn't going to work because it's an acid burn. And it's gotten more active of late, and that's not a good thing, so yay on that. Still, but past that, I have not really been doing a ton. I have been playing video games. I have been trying to read things as best I can. I had a rule book here for a game that I've been trying to figure out, but of course I can't find it to show. And I want to get back into trying to figure out Kurnathaldus. Now, the past couple of days, especially yesterday when I was talking, I was incredibly depressed. I still am. But yesterday was just bad. Everything was really heavy. I had come out of my therapy session. I have a wild hair, I think, here. Yeah, you can see it. I'd come out of my therapy session not feeling great, which, just the thing. And so I just was not feeling good, but I wanted to explain to people what was going on. I'm less depressed and able to function a little bit more today, and that's good. And I will get better as time goes on. I mean, there's many reasons why I'm depressed, most of them of a biological nature. And in fact, this is one of the things that I wanted to talk about. For the various reasons that I am depressed, one of them being, well, there's a lot of external reasons as well, but one of the external reasons being, well, the person that's in the White House. And the thing is, this is not an actual political thing, even though it may seem like this. Even though I am unhappy about the policies and such like that, if we step back from it It is a feeling that I have because of what has happened. Feelings are not something you choose to have. Feelings are something that happen. It is because of your chemistry, all of the subconscious and unconscious stuff that's going on inside of you. You cannot choose to feel something. You can fake it. You might be able to fake it long enough to blend into it, but you cannot simply just go, oh, I'm going to feel this now, and then feel that. You have to be led to it. But the feelings that I have are stuff that I am just feeling. I'm not choosing to feel that way. I am feeling it. It is impressed upon me rather than my saying, I'm going to feel this way. So I am feeling the way I feel because that's the way I feel. Not because I want to feel this way. Oh boy, no. I have lived with depression my whole life. I'm already still living with depression now. I don't need extra depression on top of that. I'm not choosing to do anything. It is imposed upon me and felt by parts of me that are not under conscious control. So yay on that. But I am feeling better today, and I'm going to do what I can to continue doing what I can. I do need to try and make some phone calls. All sorts of people that it would be nice if I could contact them. But it'll be good if I can. We'll see what I can do. Thumbs up on that. But, waiting 17 minutes into doing this, call to action. If you could like, comment, share, subscribe, that'd be very cool. Sharing, of course, only with people that you think would enjoy watching an old man yammer on in a thoroughly incomprehensible fashion about generally I name things. Usually I name because of the incomprehensible fashion in which I deliver them. Yay on that. And of course, if you're a patron, thumbs up and thank you so very much. It is appreciated. When you look in the mirror, you're looking at somebody who is beautiful and awesome. Never let anyone tell you otherwise. Thumbs up, thank you. For everybody that leaves me a comment, you two are beautiful and awesome in your own way. I read every comment that YouTube shows me. I thumbs up or heart every comment. Like that? Heart? There's a heart. Or heart every... Now it just looks like dumb glasses. Or heart every comment that YouTube allows me to do so. And I answer as many comments as my nerve compression will allow. So thumbs up. Not as many as I'd like, but at least I get as many as it'll let me. Englishing. I can English, I promise you. Well, hopefully you can get done the things that you would like to get done today. And if not, please do not beat yourself up. You deserve better. Trust me on that. As for me, I'm going to edit, render, upload, and then I'm going to try and make those phone calls because that would be good. I still need to contact my cardiologist to find out about my ultrasound on my veins in my legs. So here's a hoping. So until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side. And that is indeed a very, very good thing. I tried hard to get my webcam into this position where I could have a fair amount of my plushies here, but it just, the cable just would not stretch far enough. The physical world. So much joy. So now, you take care and I'll talk to you later.